everybody. Welcome back to another episode of When It Rains, It Pours.
I'm Johnny Wishbone.
And I'm a feminist potato. Ms. Potato Head, if you're nasty. John, we got a doozy this week. I want to start off by telling you I've made a new friend in the building.
Really?
Yeah, we've got a neighbor downstairs. I don't know why my mind was telling me to say young lady. Not a young lady, but a lady. Rather overweight. I'm not going to say morbidly obese, because frankly, I think that term is fucking offensive. Like, what's so morbid about obesity? You know what I'm saying?
Would you say she's morbidly O'Keefe?
Just, she's O'Keefe. she's a little extra O'Keefe. She's obese. I'm not gonna make excuses for her life choices, but I noticed her struggling with her groceries. I believe they were groceries. This is a big box of shit. It looked like it didn't have like a French loaf of bread sticking out the top of it, so as to know for sure it was groceries. But it was like a box of stuff, and she was like putting it up one step at a time, up the steps, and like she'd put it up one step, then she'd stop and breathe, then she'd put it up another step, and she had like 3 left to go, and I was like, would you like some help with that? And she says, no, I got it. So I had to watch her do that 3 more times. And you know how sometimes you'll offer to help somebody and they'll refuse your help. But then instead of having just taken your help, they'll turn you into their therapist for 30 fucking minutes. Have you ever encountered this where you know somebody's having a problem that you could help them with, but rather than you carrying the fucking groceries, they're like, my husband's being deported.
Tell you their life's woes.
Oh man, did I get him? Her husband's being deported after his 5th DUI. And as she put it,
they can deport you for getting DUIs?
They can deport you for getting 5 of them, apparently.
Where do they send you?
Back to Mexico.
Oh, so he's illegal too.
Well, he's not an illegal immigrant necessarily, but his visa has been thoroughly revoked.
Oh, he had a visa, not a green card.
Or, I don't know, green card, visa. Either way,
they revoked it.
He's married to somebody here in the United States, which I thought made you an automatic citizen. But apparently he's being deported for his 5th DUI, and as his lovely Rubenesque wife put it, he should have known after his 4th one. He should have known better.
Probably should have known better after his first one,
Yeah, it just...
Should know better before you get one, to be honest.
Yeah, they do kind of... They promote don't drink and drive. It's not like they got it on billboards, commercials. Now, of course, they also have commercials that involve vehicles that are for alcohol.
Have you ever watched a football game? They throw in those truck commercials along with those beer commercials. They're mixed in all the time.
Virtually interchangeable. And a lot of people will be pulling up in their truck to drink the beer in the beer commercials. So as to say, hey, drive your truck to where you're going to drink and then leave it there. And then take an Uber. And then when you get up in the morning, get up extra early, take an Uber back and pick up your truck. That's probably why they call them pickup trucks, because you're supposed to pick them up the next day after you get drunk.
You never see Uber commercials, do you?
Mm-mm. Never seen a commercial for Uber.
I guess they just don't need to. That'd be good, though, for Uber commercials to just show people getting hammered and then, like, hey, is
come
this you?
puke in the back street of some stranger's car. It's only $200 to puke in an Uber.
Uber is a good thing, man.
So
I like Uber.
If you got a STEMI check, like I did, if you got that money to burn, get yourself an Uber and puke right in the fucking car. It's only $200. I mean, sure. And $200 to ruin somebody's day for sure. I mean, call me Schadenfreude, but that seems like something, I don't know, it seems worth it almost in a way.
No.
No?
Don't puke in people's cars.
Don't puke in people's cars if you can help it. I guess that's the message here.
You can always help it.
Did you hear
Out the window.
Demi Lovato likes pussy?
Oh, okay.
Join the club, ho!
She's really making the news these days, huh?
I know. It's like we're supposed to be interested.
I never even knew who she was, to be honest.
Couldn't name one of her songs, but I've seen her on my phone fucking 12 times in the last 2 weeks. Now she's come out as pansexual, which, as we've already discussed on previous episodes,
It's people that like to have sex with Peter Pan.
no, it's not. It doesn't exist. It's not a real thing because, like, if
You'll have sex with anything.
if trans men are men and trans women are women, then you're fucking bi. So stop getting off on people having to Google how you fuck. Like that's what being pansexual is really about. It's about
I saw this shit. She said she's part of the Alphabet Mafia now.
yeah, Alphabet Mafia, which is really good for the image of the LGBTQ.
I told you eventually you're just gonna have to say the whole fucking alphabet.
Well,
they're gonna make up new letters. Like eventually,
get the accent.
Eventually, somebody's gonna be so special that the 26 letters don't suffice. They're gonna have to create symbols like fucking their prints and shit.
Infinities. They get the infinity in there. It's just if the problem with pansexual people is that
I'm the bi person.
They don't
formerly known as the fucking trans person.
I'm pan, formerly known as the bi.
I'm bi and trans, so it's a B with a fucking T on top. This chick just can't get enough attention, man. Like,
That's really
you're already famous. I don't know who she is, but apparently a lot of people do.
People love her music.
But it's like, okay, I only smoke weed and drink, so I'm California sober.
Well,
I don't do heroin anymore, so I'm California sober. I'm dating Miley Cyrus's sister, so I'm pansexual now. I'm not bisexual because we know you fucked guys before. Your heroin dealer raped you, so obviously you're bi.
Yeah,
my heroin dealer raped me after I OD'd. Like, how much attention does this bitch need? Please.
Well, the thing
shut up already.
Just shut up already. That's the thing. All pansexuals, just shut up already. That's the whole thing. Is the reason they want to call themselves pansexuals is because if they called themselves bi, no one would give a shit.
You're bisexual.
Just like the parents of bisexual
That's
people.
the thing. Is if you're joining the Alphabet Mafia, to me, why you're basically spitting in the face of
the mafia.
The T's, the transgenders, because you're saying, well, I like men and women and transgenders. Well, the transgenders, once they transition, they are what they are.
Pansexuals are not allies. That's because they think there is a difference between a trans woman and a real woman, or a trans woman and a cis woman. Got to be careful.
So she's not even the fucking Alphabet Mafia. She's fucking trying to. There isn't a P in it.
There's no P.
There will eventually be a P when they invent a word that's P that joins it. But to me, pansexuals, it's like she's starting a fucking alphabet yakuza. Like she's not part of the mafia. Like to me, if you are really down with trans, like if you transition, Elliot Page.
I mean, I'd fuck Elliot Page
is a man.
Right in his pussy. I'd fuck Elliot Page right in his pussy tomorrow. No problem. Frankly, I like a little mustache on a lady.
Elliot Page is caked up. He might already have that fake ding-a-ling down there. You never know.
That's true. You can get titties if you're bored. So why can't you get a dick if you're rich?
I think that was made up. about Lil Nas X. I don't think he really got titties.
Oh, really?
He did sell shoes with fake or human blood, real human blood in them.
Oh, that's
Did you
nice.
hear about that?
Yeah, I heard something to that effect.
Nike's about to sue that ass.
Really?
Yeah, they're about to get all that fucking Old Town Road money, bitch.
he's gonna have to ride till he can't no more again, which is no good.
They've been rocking fucking shoes up in Oregon a lot longer than Lil Nas X has been making money off TikTok. They're caked up more than God himself.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Steve Prefontaine up in this motherfucker, green and gold.
Well, what just drives me crazy is like that the record companies are pushing Demi to say all these stupid things, or just pushing her into the lifestyle. Oh, she's California sober. Load the fucking bar up, bring in the fucking pussy buffet, because anything to keep her off the spike, we got records to make. Just they'll encourage you in any direction that they have to in order to get you to produce. See, she is her own means of production. I'm not trying to go full-blown communist here with a fucking
I think she's
half
just,
a pound of
she just
14
wants
karat
the
on my
attention,
hand.
man.
But yeah, no, but the attention breeds the sales. She's in the news. Somebody's going to take 2 minutes and 30 seconds out of their day to listen to whatever techno dog
Dude,
shit.
she was
she's
selling
gonna put the
records
fuck out.
before all this nonsense, dude.
Well, no press is bad press.
I don't know about fucking OJ and Bill Cosby about that.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
No press is bad press when you're fucking some little hot little piece of ass. But if you're an old black man, you get thrown under the jail.
There's some bad press out there to be had. I fucking saw.
Ask Harvey Weinstein too. If you're old ass white man likes to put his dick in places they don't belong, you get thrown out of the jail.
Well, I finally, speaking of old ass white men that Jewish men, old ass Jewish men that like to stick their dick where it doesn't belong, or in this case, his index finger and
that
middle finger.
motherfucking is a cracker.
He's
a cracker.
I finally
don't
saw.
Gotta say he's Jewish.
The end of.
He's a white Jew.
I finally saw the whole Allen versus Pharaoh. It took me 6 nights to watch.
Check that out,
dude. 6 nights to watch 4 hours, dude. It's not you don't want to watch the whole episode. You'll like suffer through 30 minutes and then like turn it off and turn on something funny like a Woody Allen film, and then you'll come back to it later because like what I gleaned after 4 hours of being told that Woody Allen was a pedophile once, period, in his whole life.
I heard a lot of different things about this.
Because I've heard nothing about anybody else being molested by Woody Allen. Just one daughter of one crazy actress chick.
You gotta listen to Sunyi's brother, man.
Sunyi's brother is saying that he didn't do shit.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. The other adopted Asian dude.
And well, not only is he saying that he didn't do shit, he's a full-on supporter of Woody, and he disowns his other side of his family.
They're saying that, and they're saying that Mia Farrow coaxed her real daughter into saying that.
Yeah.
And Ronan Farrow, or is that it?
Yeah, Ronan is the...
A lot of people say his daddy is Frank Sinatra.
He kind of looks like Frank Sinatra. He doesn't look like Woody Allen. He's a lot more handsome than Woody Allen.
Mia Farrow's mother disowned her and told her not to mess with Frank Sinatra because she used to fuck Frank Sinatra.
Really?
Mia Farrow's mother used to fuck Frank Sinatra, and she was adamant that her daughter not fuck him.
But she did it anyway.
She might be the daughter of Frank Sinatra, Dumbo.
Oh, damn.
Catch a hint real quick.
Yeah, hey, why is mom
grind those gears a little bit, man? Wind it up.
Dead set against me having sex with this guy. Interesting. But after all that time spent...
Hey, dude, I come out on Woody's side on this. Is it creepy? Yeah.
No,
Do
it
I
wasn't
like it?
creepy.
Do
There
I
was
like-
nothing creepy about this footage of these. The only creepy.
I'm not
footage,
talking about- I haven't seen the movie,
okay,
Keith.
Okay. The only.
I'm
creepy
talking about the
footage-
situation that
Oh.
he married his sort of stepdaughter.
Yeah. Yeah.
He never lived with her. He didn't raise her, but still, there's a
It's
relationship.
still that. Yeah, you're right.
But-
you're right.
The motherfuckers have been married for fucking 25 years. But they've been married. Were probably married before you were born.
Yeah. No.
Obviously, there's some love there, dude.
I was about 3 years old when they got married.
Oh,
But-
sorry.
What I'm saying is, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I'm not throwing
No,
it at
I'm
you.
just saying.
I'm not throwing it at
I'm
you.
just saying they've been
but
happily married for a long ass time.
They
dude.
made like all their family videos creepy
And there's
by
no-
putting a score of music behind it.
There's no proof
that makes it creepy.
There's no proof that he had sex with her before she was of age.
Yeah.
If he didn't break any laws, like I said, it's a little weird, but
Well,
Hollywood and New
If-
York types are a little weird sometimes,
If-
man. But
if
I'm
it-
saying Ronan Farrow is lucky he doesn't got an arm growing out of his head or some shit.
well, he's certainly
Because
capitalizing
not
on all of
only
his
is he a
famous
product
blood.
of possible incest, but if it was incest, Frank Sinatra was old as fuck when he was fucking his mom.
Yeah, that's true.
And that increases the likelihood of Redondo Beach.
Of being a numbskull.
Uh,
A numbskull.
you
You could
might end up looking like Quado from Total Recall.
you could wind up with some nincompoopery in
Like,
your
you're
blood.
lucky you didn't like come out in the toilet when your dad,
Well, they
80-year-old
They
daddy,
use all the tricks. Like people who don't know anything
That
about filmmaking are never going to
is
catch
your
the
mom's
fact
daddy too.
that like what they did to make this home footage creepy was like if you put fucking minor chords behind anything, it looks like a horrible thing. But if you took all that away, all I saw was a dad who loved his kids. It didn't seem like he
This
was
all-
overly affectionate. We come from
Hold
a
on.
family, we fucking very affectionate people. There,
Hold on.
Yeah, yeah.
I just had a good idea for a movie,
What?
and if we really think this is a good idea, we'll cut this and copyright it.
Okay.
We make an all-white version of Precious,
Okay.
and it's the Mia Farrow Frank Sinatra story.
How do you
And
combine them?
then-
How are those overlapping?
Well, okay, so then we combine the story from last week, Frank Root.
Okay.
So Frank Sinatra is Mia Farrow's dad. He bears child with her, Ronan Farrow. Frank Sinatra and Ronan Farrow tag team Mia Farrow.
So it's like Chinatown
Because Precious
meets.
had sex with her daddy and her mommy. And
Oh, she fucked her dad too? I didn't know Precious fucked her dad too. I thought it was just her mom.
no, her dad raped the shit out of her all the time.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I never saw it. I only heard the spoil the beans of it.
Okay.
But-
Well, I'm glad I missed that episode, frankly. So Precious is like a even worse version of Antoine Fisher.
And then
It's like,
her mother
it
would
gets worse.
her
It's
mother
not
would
an
make
it gets better.
and her mother would make her do oral on her too.
God damn.
Fucked up.
Well-
How did we get on this?
Woody Allen.
shit.
Hey.
No, how did we get on Woody Allen?
Well, because I finished.
Oh, talking about Demi Lovato.
Yeah, and well, then I finished Allen versus Pharaoh this week, and I wanted to talk about that a little bit. We'd alluded to it in previous episodes.
Well,
but
I think we got the gist of it.
if
Because I want to watch it, so I don't
yeah, I'm not
talk
gonna
about it.
I'm not gonna spoil it or anything. I'm just gonna say at the end of the day, what I came down
What
to
is it on? Amazon? HBO?
HBO.
All right, cool.
What it came down to for me was
We
what
got Showtime now
what-
too on my Amazon. If
what
you
I
wanna watch
realized-
Showtime over here.
what I realized from watching it was that I just don't give a shit about who these rich people fuck. If they fuck their children or they fuck their grandparents
That's fucked up, man.
or they fuck a fucking actress
No.
or I just don't care about their fucking sex lives. Believe it or not, rich people fuck. They fuck grosser. than poor people sometimes, and they fuck less gross than poor people sometimes. You know, it really depends. And frankly, nobody gets to find out the truth about shit. They're all mired in fucking money. They got fucking blood up to their fucking elbows. All these people on the fucking show are all in Woody Allen's pocket, even when they hate him. How do you fucking... Oh, did Mia Farrow's 3-movie career finance how all her children get to be philanthropists? Or is that their cut of what Woody has to give them? Like, I don't know. This massive estate in Connecticut, they must have took a hell of a fucking reverse mortgage on this motherfucker if she's going to go help Darfur. This chick who's never done shit.
She fucked Frank Sinatra, though.
No, the daughter that she coached into saying that Woody fingered her in the attic one time, or some shit. Like, it was like, oh, he did that, and one time he laid his head in my lap. She didn't even say that he fucking was doing oral sex. As far as I could tell, he could have been taking a nap. And their people are affectionate. It just nothing felt like real hard facts. I'm not gonna go any further than that. You watch the movie, but frankly, all I learned is I don't give a shit.
Rant, my guy.
Well, I just.
Jesus.
But
first off, I do care if they're fucking their kids. That's like I said.
Fuck rich people, dude. Fuck them. Who cares?
You're
Because she's rich, we're supposed to give a shit about her.
You're rocking all this gold, man.
Because
you're wealthy, bro.
Because she's fucking rich, we're supposed to give a shit about how she gets raped.
Who
Little
does
poor girls.
Give a shit, dude?
There's supposed to be a 4-hour documentary.
It seems like you give a shit.
I'm saying fucking
You're
poor
really
kids all over the world
right
are being trafficked in fucking ships to go get raped to death and thrown in holes. And nobody cares because they're fucking poor and brown and Asian. But because she's some fucking white bitch from Connecticut, everybody's supposed to fucking watch a whole goddamn lecture on it for 4 hours. It's fucking annoying. They get all it's attention, just like Demi Lovato, bro.
Kind of a buzzkill, man.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. But if Woody Allen's out there watching...
This is like somebody that's fucking sitting in the corner of a bar crying in their beer, dude.
What are you talking
about? These rich people. Like,
yeah, fuck rich
We're
people.
Doing a comedy podcast right now.
I'm sorry.
None of that was funny. Nothing that you just said was funny at all.
Oh.
That was like a fucking Henry Rollins one-man show. The dude that spends $50,000 on his speakers, but fucking goes around like, I only wear a black shirt and jeans everywhere. Yeah. And I go to third world countries and talk to the real people.
Yeah, man. People.
Okay, dude, get off your soapbox, bro. Let's move on to the next topic.
I'm just tired of wealthy people that have everything
Dude,
that they want.
Your voice is cracking like you're about to cry. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm just saying, people go around getting whatever they want, having whatever they want, and then they have one bad thing go wrong in their life, and we're all supposed to fucking cry for them.
Nobody. Who's asking you?
Speaking of the newly rich, though, like myself, Bad Baby became a millionaire in 6 hours. Did you hear about this shit?
Oh no.
Yeah, Cash Me Outside, the girl from Dr. Phil.
Oh, the Dr. Phil chick.
Yeah.
Or little fucking redhead or whatever.
Yeah, Cash Me Outside. How about that?
On video getting her ass beat. They cash her.
Well, they had. She was in a bunch of. She's a successful rapper. I don't know if you know that. Like she's a
famous person that people exploit to make money.
But she's a famous.
She does do rap on film.
So. She has said rap into microphones,
or video, or whatever.
Yeah, these guys, they know she's the Cash Me Outside girl. And they're kind of like, I don't know, grooming her into the music business.
More is shown for the actual draw of Dr. Phil than her rapping ability with her being successful because...
Well, with the passing...
Who would have thought you're going to... Yo, homie, you're going to make it. One day, you're gonna be on a daytime TV show that old women watch. And the dude that's the host, he came off of Oprah. Old women watch her too.
Yeah.
And you're gonna blow up as an urban sensation. You're gonna be the baddest white rapper out there, badder than MGK, MGK, badder than Eminem.
Nobody's touching Eminem in the white rapper game.
Than 21 Savage. He ain't white, but you might make more than him.
Fucking well.
This
so
bitch
Bad Baby
got
is
a
finally
rap
legal.
career off of Dr. Phil, bro.
Yeah, dude, off Dr. Phil.
Jesus.
Yeah, she's not barely legal in the pornography industry. She's what they call finally legal, because she was like 14 or 12 or something when she was out there saying "Cash Me Outside," and now she's, like I said, she's finally legal. She started an OnlyFans and became a millionaire in 6 hours. Yeah, Woody Allen fucking sucks. 6 hours, bro.
Dude, just drop that shit.
I'm just saying. Fucking. You want one of these things? I got these the other day. You know how, like, usually when you get some weed gummies, they'll say, like, the milligrams and stuff of the THC. It'd be like 500 milligrams of THC or whatever. Well, this is an unknown amount of THC, but it comes with 2 gummies. So, I don't know. You want to split this?
No, I want a whole one.
Well, I'm saying you get a whole one and I'll get a whole one because it's got 2.
Right. You said split. I was like, I'll take my whole one. Not off of your body, man.
Not off your body. It's on my shirt. My shirt's clean. So it's like an unknown amount. I don't know. We'll see if these kick in before it's over.
You'll see.
Yeah, it'd be hard for you to tell.
I ate 2 gummies when I woke up in the morning, man.
Oh, really?
Hell yeah.
Well, 6 hours, bro? 6 hours, $1 million in 6 hours? That means people have just been, like, waiting.
Well, dude,
Like,
they
pounding their fists, like, fucking waiting to see this
that
chick's pussy.
thing with the Olsen twins back in the day.
What was that?
From,
Like, people were like, oh, I can't wait for the Olsen twins to be legal or some shit?
Yeah, from Full House.
Yeah.
The twins. When the internet first started, probably the first thing that they put on the internet was a countdown page to when those girls would be 18. So, I mean, it was like a big thing. It's like, dude, that shit is gross, man.
Yeah, so people...
You started out seeing them girls when they were like 2 years old. Man.
Yeah, so like that's... So essentially, pedophiles have been a part of the internet since its inception.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
It's not...
Obviously, I'm exaggerating. Like, it wasn't the first thing, but...
But pretty quick, after there was a World Wide
Like,
Web, there was a ticker to wait for
it was
the
like
legality.
whatever year probably they turned like 13 or 14. Like, I mean, they had the countdown for years, dude. Like, it wasn't like a 30-day countdown. Like, it was like when they were like 15 and shit.
And those chicks are so
Think if
haggard.
they get somebody tried to do that shit nowadays.
Yeah, well, no, that's essentially what the... Like,
No, she had to wait before she could do it.
Yeah.
No, but nobody actively put up a banner of like, this is the Danielle Bergoli countdown until she's 18, like they did with them twins. Shout out to their sister. She's one of the Avengers.
Oh, that's really cool.
She's making bank, but those 2 twins are fucking probably billionaires, dude. They made so much money.
Oh, Mary-Kate and Ashley?
Like, they were like...
No, one of them married like a billionaire.
Well, but when they were young, man, they were like the Kylie Jenner types.
Oh, yeah.
Like, makeup and fucking all that shit.
I saw
They're fucking rich.
side by side of Kylie Jenner wearing a Slayer T-shirt, and it was with a picture of the lead guitarist of Slayer, and he was wearing a shirt that said "Kill the Kardashians." It's good to see people support each other, you know.
It's weird.
So, John, you wanted to talk about this guy, piece of shit that we went off on. We went off on a little bit ago. An abuser.
Oh yeah, the cop from North Carolina that
His name's finally out there.
Beat the dog within an inch of its life. Something that, like, it's been probably years and years since I've seen this kind of police brutality. Like,
it's been year. It's been year and year. Not years and years.
Years and years. I mean, well, no, it's just, yeah. Cops are pretty brutal, but I didn't care for it. We'll put it that way.
Yeah.
If
people don't remember, there was an officer in North Carolina.
Yeah, he snatched it up by its collar or by its leash, slung it over his shoulder, took it over, slammed it into the SUV, put it in the SUV, and punched it in the face.
Jesus.
Just terrible.
It makes me wince just to hear it.
And they wouldn't give out his name at first, but now it's come out that he did resign. James Hampton, so he gets the hammer.
James Hampton has resigned, and I hope he doesn't find any employment. I hope he ends up on the street like the little old men from Coming to America. Mortimer and his brother.
Not like them, dude. Hakeem gives them all that loot.
Yeah, but because they did their time. They did their time out there on the street with the fucking boot polish across the forehead. And
I hope James Hampton gets COVID and dies.
Yeah.
Fuck you, James Hampton.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
We didn't bring the hammer out today because we've already talked about you. We've given you enough lip service. Fucking piece of shit.
PETA's up in this bitch. They're about to handle some shit.
PETA going after him hard.
Oh yeah. Now we're talking. Daphne. This is a name, so it's PETA's senior vice president, Daphne Nachmanovich, said in a statement, PETA looks forward to progress and transparency. You know PETA don't fuck around.
No, they're going to throw blood all over his clothes.
They'll slaughter a lamb to throw blood all over people in fur coats.
Yeah.
They'll break some omelets up in this motherfucker.
I was always wondering, where did they get the blood?
It's fake blood.
It's fake blood?
I would say.
Because you're like, these are people who are for the ethical treatment of
Shout
animals.
out to PETA. I'm down with you, PETA.
Yeah, I like PETA too.
I'm not going to do anything about it.
Not a vegetarian.
I'm not going to join in, but I'll support you.
Yeah.
From my heart.
I like animals enough to say that PETA is cool. PETA is just people helping animals. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah. You need people out there helping animals. Animals need advocates too. People get advocates.
Yeah, I got 3 little babies waiting at home for me.
Fuck
and
yeah.
I've been house sitting and taking care of 2 other ones. So
yeah, those big ugly blonde ones. They got some big.
They're
goofy.
Not ugly, man.
I don't. Well, when I say ugly, I mean
they're
got
like
goofy faces.
They're like the you of dogs.
Yeah, like, kind of in a way.
Big, cute, and cuddly teddy bears.
Yeah, but they got like a kind of goofy grin. They're like a big grinning dog.
They got short snouts, man.
They got short snouts. They're they're real snorty. Like they're like little pig dogs, but they're blonde. They're
Shout
beautiful
out to
dogs.
Buddy and Lou.
Buddy and Lou. They're
Lou.
They're subscribers. We set up accounts for them.
No, I left the TV on so they could watch live on the stream.
Hell yeah, dude. Fucking love it, man. Border Patrol is having
They're getting hit. People are dropping bombs on them.
they're not doing too good, which is cool because I don't like Border Patrol any more than I like cops. John likes cops, hates cops that throw dogs into SUVs and punch them
I
in
like
the face.
everybody.
Yeah.
unless
You
fuck around.
don't really take groups of people and say, "Oh, I don't like that. I don't like those groups of people." You're like not prejudiced. You know?
Yeah.
Like people can belong to groups, they can be
It's the
different.
old cliche. I hate everybody equally.
Well,
Just hate everybody.
usually when you hear somebody say that they hate everybody equally, all groups of people equally, you're like, yeah, but which ones do you shoot the most, officer? And it's usually a cop saying that. Cops are usually the people that are like heavy metal about their hate.
unless they come in my house.
Yeah, that's a good rule.
And they're getting blasted.
Then they're getting.
Sometimes I dream about it. I have some weird dreams sometimes.
Sometimes I imagine burglaries in my own. I notice you said dream instead of nightmare.
Well,
Sometimes I have a nightmare where
'cause
somebody
you
breaks in
can-
my house and I shoot them.
you can
you're
meld your dreams,
you're-
because if you go over things in your head before you go to sleep, then you might dream about that too. Like I'll have dreams about shit that's on TV. If I hear it, then I'll start dreaming about whatever's on TV. Like, dude, the other night I was dreaming that I was doing a podcast on a floating mattress doing jujitsu with Luis Gomez and a bunch of other fucking comedians and shit
Oh my
were
god.
around.
Fucking. So
But-
you got a bunch of
and then-
comics standing around you like betting and cheering.
Yeah,
and
and I
shit.
know nothing about jujitsu, but he started out getting me in a bad position. Then I just locked him up in a defense and he stalemate.
Stalemate. Yeah.
But why would you ever dream something like that?
Well, clearly, while Lewis is not bisexual, you are. Yeah, dream is all men and you wrestling a man in this dream.
No, but it was like
Not that there's anything
it
wrong
was
with
like
being
a
gay.
short thing, but I'm saying we were on a floating mattress, in the sky, like a magic carpet, dude. But then that's what I'm saying.
So did you know
we
you were
did
dreaming?
the jujitsu. Then once I got him in the stalemate, then we're walking through a bar.
Okay.
Me and because I got YouTube on playing fucking random podcasts and shit before I go to bed.
Yeah,
So
you got
I
sucked in the
got
TV while you were
fucking-
asleep, bro?
No,
Some fucking
while
rough
you're
shit.
asleep, but then it's too, you'll have a dream where you're just taking a piss all over like a fucking star or something. And then you wake up and you're like, damn, I gotta take a piss. You go take a piss, go back to sleep.
Then
But
I
even
find
sometimes
if you
I'll remember dreams and I'll wake up and then I can kind of, if I keep thinking about the same dream, then I'll go back into it. It's fucking weird shit.
I have the ability to go back into the same dream if I lay right back down to sleep if I wake up. But I can't go back into the same dream if I go do something. Like if I have to go take a piss, by the time I make it back to the bed, I am no longer capable of finding that place in my mind.
Anyways, the Border Patrol.
Oh, dude, speaking of dreamers,
Yeah, why are we talking?
dreamers are getting
Talking about doing
because those fucking gummies,
jujitsu
bro.
in my dreams and shit.
An unknown amount. That's why. I don't know.
No, that comes from taking them when you wake up and taking them when you go to bed.
Well, Border Patrol has recently filmed some dreamers coming over the fence. Apparently, there's still fences up. Why are there fences? Fucking, hey, VP, Daddy Joe, I got the bracelet you bought me, Daddy Joe. I want the fucking fences down. Why are there fences?
Oh yeah, Mr. Democrat over here.
This is the fucking Biden administration.
What'd I tell you? Who built the cages?
Dude,
Biden and fucking Obama built them.
I'm just saying,
Trump
bro.
just bragged about them.
Trump's like, I got cages and I'm building a wall.
Bi-
I'm like, tear this fucking wall down.
Biden and Obama just knew good enough not to advertise that they had the cages.
I mean, this is a bracelet, not a watch, but Daddy Joe tear this fucking wall down. Tear these fucking
3-year-old and a 5-year-old dropped over a 14-foot wall in New Mexico.
Dropped. Yeah, you know, like when somebody's holding something and they let go.
Even if someone was at the top holding a grown man by his ankles, and then the grown man at the bottom of him had the kid, it's still like a 7-foot drop, 8-foot drop.
Yeah. If they were holding 2 grown men, it would still be too far to drop a child.
Apparently, they aren't as good at figuring out how to get children over the border from when they're from Ecuador as they are from other countries, I guess. Apparently, they just toss them like a bag of sand.
And then you see in the video that why are these Border Patrol agents filming this?
I'm sorry to laugh about this, but it's just ridiculous.
Why are these Border Patrol agents not catching this child?
Dude,
you're watching with a camera? Go catch the motherfucking kid.
They had to get it for the IG, dude.
Dude, what I'm saying is, if you see somebody dangling a child off of a 14-foot
they're like,
wall,
Michael Jackson is resurrected, dude. It is close to Easter, like. Easter's tomorrow, actually.
It's unfathomable.
But, yeah. They're like, oh, shit, somebody's dangling their kid over the wall. Oh, there it goes.
But I will say
home run.
After the first child drops, it seems almost as if it took as much time to get the next child up to the guy as it did for the child that was dropped to recover from the fall and stand up and move out of the way before he dropped the second child off of the wall. And you're like when I saw that kid get up and take that first step and be shaking it off, you know, I was like, that's the fucking American dream right there.
Those kids are if they're from Ecuador, they're basically teenagers by now, 3 and 5. They've been through some shit,
dude. That was
they've been traveling, they know what's up. They've hardened, battle hardened.
They're veterans.
Yeah, that's not their first fucking.
They're veteran 5-year-olds.
They've had this isn't their first tour, dude. They've been on a trip,
dude. That kid got up.
It's basically they've been coming from
shake it off, maybe
Vietnam up into Cambodia, Apocalypse Now and shit.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Shout out to Robert Duvall.
I'm sure that
and Charlie Don't Surf.
The travel of a refugee from South America to the Mexican border with
fun.
the United States.
It ain't fun.
Is not exactly. It's not family vacation. You know.
No, but
it's more like
what I think
this
is somebody got hired to take them
and drop them over the border.
Their parents aren't the ones that dropped them over. It's they were traffickers, so. Basically, probably their parents, or maybe their parents were already over here, and the rest of their family paid to get them dropped over, and they were supposed to pick them up, or their parents were still there, but they have family up here, and they want them to grow up here, you know. So
they're
I don't know, but that's still sad, man.
Or they're orphans. That's a possibility too. They could be
doubtful.
orphans.
If they were orphans, nobody would be trying to help them to get to the U.S.
Yeah,
if they were orphans, they would just
like a very professional coyote operation.
They'd go Spartan on that ass and just discard them.
Yeah, and let them fend for themselves. They'd end up in some kind of ward, as some kind of ward of the state of Mexico, the state that they were in Mexico.
I would think they would probably turn into some kind of Marvel superhero, like something like Storm from X-Men, like growing up in Cairo and getting superpowers and shit. But it probably wouldn't end up good for him, no. That's what I mean. I think if the fact that they were getting tossed over the fence shows that somebody actually probably spent money on these kids to get them over, like, so they're probably well-to-do. They're probably the Mia Farrows of Ecuadorians.
Call me a Democrat, but I think we should tear the walls and the fences down just so people aren't dropping children 14 feet to the ground.
They shouldn't. The people shouldn't be getting to the wall to begin with. You just need better security.
Welcome to America. Here's a sprained ankle. Start from the fucking rock bottom. Let's make it just that much harder.
Well, that's my point.
No, full open borders. I want full open borders.
My point too is that these kids.
No security.
It's so sad that what happened and that this is what it comes to, but they probably consider themselves lucky.
Yeah.
They wouldn't travel all that distance, or whoever provided for them to do it. That's what I'm saying. Somebody paid for them to do, like, because it wasn't their family that dropped them. It was
nobody.
They caught them.
Nobody would do that to their own child and run away. I don't think.
Yeah, no, the people that
these
did
are
it caught
coyotes.
That's what they deal in. So somebody paid to get it done, and I mean, it didn't work out for these two, but there's probably some it does. But
well, I hope that they're not being deported. I mean,
there isn't a really easy.
I mean, I would hope that we're living in a better America where these children are going to be.
Well, no, there's no cages anymore. There's just like,
Did they get rid of the cages? Did they really get rid of them, John?
Yeah, here, I'll show you what they have.
Oh, no
now.
Shit. Thank fucking
God.
Sorry,
we aren't technically able to put it up for everybody.
I don't care if they get to see. I didn't even know this.
Yeah, there's just like 50 of them in like a.
Oh, it's a pin.
Yeah, it's like.
So it's not a cage; it's a pin.
Circular dog, like you would have at like a animal shelter.
Yeah,
dogs.
or an animal show. Kind of like if you were going to show a bunch of animals for judging.
No, it's not that nice. They put like.
Those have probably wooden fixtures.
Stuff over them. Yeah. It's
this
just
is
like
a bunch of like muck bucket.
Like a playpen the size of like a small inflatable outdoor pool.
Yeah.
With
like the step down from the above ground.
Mats on concrete.
Yeah, and mats on concrete. Hey, man.
Dude, as long
do they hose them off?
At least if
do they hose them off? Did they say anything in the article about hosing them?
I don't know. I don't see any hoses. No, but at least if you were in a cage, like the dude on the mat next to you can't bite your finger or something. Like, I might like to have my own room. Like this looks. To be honest, just me. But I'm a solitary person, like
That's
like
true. You're not
I don't,
me.
I don't
when
call.
I had a garage
I don't call
apartment,
people on the
I
phone. I don't reach out.
Yeah, you're not a caller.
I stay.
I have to
myself
tell you
a lot.
to call me in person.
Yeah. So, but like, so these guys might like the communal feel, but to me, like, I'm not gonna stay in a hostel. Like, I'll get my own room. Like,
yeah, I've lived in hostels. When I had an apartment, a garage apartment, I shared it with another person the entire time I had it.
Yeah.
Because I was so used to living
to
with people, like right there. Like it doesn't bother. First off, if you're just a broke dude and you need a place to stay, like I'm home here now. Like I will always put up people. I've always helped people. That needed a place to live. I used to kind of pimp for a slumlord in Sherman Oaks, like help him find guys that needed a place to stay.
Oh, shit. I thought you meant, like, find some guys that
No. They just
You
needed
used to
a place
pimp
to
for 'em,
stay,
like-
and he only would want like $200 to $400 a month in rent, depending on your space. So I'd help him find guys that wanted to pay that low of rent in L.A., and I got to have, like I said, half of a garage, you know, and it was cool for me. I liked it, but at the end of the day, people probably shouldn't live 16 deep in a house, 3-bedroom house. Even if it does have a guest house, you probably shouldn't live 17 deep with 4 dogs. And, yeah. No, I'm not saying that.
So you think the playpen is cool?
No, I think the playpen's shit, and I really wish they
Okay.
would do something about the playpens. Fuck your playpens. Fuck your fences. Tear the fucking wall down.
That's your Democrats there. That's what I
Dude.
told you, dude.
Here you
It's
go.
just gonna be a little bit more of the same,
They
man.
take a fucking rubber ball, one of them shitty rubber balls from Walgreens, and throw it in the
put
pan.
a little spray paint over the fucking Rust-Oleum. That doesn't make sense.
This is shit.
Yeah,
This
lipstick on a pig.
is Shinola. No, it's this is shit, and this is grosser shit. That's man.
No, it's just lipstick on a pig. Man.
Well,
So shout out to those kids, man. They took it on the chin, man.
yeah. I mean, they're.
I'll
If you're willing to
shout
let
out to
somebody,
me if you got their commissary. I'll put some money on the commissary.
let us know. Do these children in the cages have commissaries? That would be something to look into. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
I
thinking
would-
they get orange squares and Capri Suns
I
like
was-
they just played a game of soccer.
I will sell my pinky ring and
They
bracelet
probably all can play soccer
and
too.
put it on the commissary of these little kids.
Shout out to Ecuador, man.
Can we mail them candy? Can we mail them toys? Is this something like they want to show us a picture of how they're not in a cage, they're in a pen.
just mail it to
But like,
the,
what can we do for these children?
just mail it to the Border Patrol and put for those kids that got dropped over. They'll figure it out.
To Border Patrol for them care of them kids that got
You can
dropped.
look up the Border Patrol's address for sure.
Well, maybe next week we'll hire a Jamie. But until then, we'll have to do that shit ourselves. You want to call it John?
Do you want to call me John?
I said, you want to call it John?
Johnny Wishbone out.
Johnny Wishbone out.